Welcome to the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. I'm Barnabas, and I will be your conductor for this evening. Well, come on then, let's not wait for the grass to grow. Have a seat and prepare for a magical adventure through the wild thoughts of Corey, Jackie, and Jamie. Okay, take her away, Bert.
All right, folks, hold on to your hats. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
What's up?
First thing, you're already here. You just logged on. Hit that little subscribe button, the share button.
Get off your ass and get it done for once. Come on.
Yes, we're stuck at 24. I at least want to see it go up by 2 this time. 2.
I'm glad somebody keeps track of that.
Oh, I keep track of it.
That's good. We need
So
somebody
there's 24 people out there that listen to us?
To subscribe to us. There's actually more that listen to us, but they don't hit that freaking subscribe button.
You need a life.
No. We are their life.
What are you trying to do? Get rid of our listeners?
No, man, it's
Reverse psychology.
there you go.
Okay.
I don't know how good that
I
works.
read that in a book or saw it on TV. I don't know.
I don't know how
what
good
it
that would
means.
work on our audience because they're anything
Ooh,
like
dude,
us.
you're not helping. You're not helping.
Yeah, I am.
We're
We
only
got the
kidding, man.
best-
Come on. We're only
We
joking.
got the best
We're only
audience.
joking.
That stuff don't work on y'all.
Can't joke. What can you do?
Nothing. Got to have fun in life. That's the whole reason we're doing this. Is just to have fun. Because we make no money off of it. None whatsoever. Ain't nothing monetized. Again, 2 years and we've been doing this for fun. We ain't dropped it yet and don't plan on it. We never make a dime off of it. We'll do this till, well, y'all don't want to hear us no more. Then we'll probably still do it.
I was going to say, yeah.
All right, then. So,
Let's go.
Let's get on to the boys.
That's a
Season
little funny way of saying it, but
season
I'm not
5,
judging.
episode 4. King of Hell was the name of the episode.
Interesting title.
That's what I thought.
Does it really have anything to do with the show?
No, when I looked at the title when I first played the episode, and I thought, okay. And then I watched the episode, and I'm like, I didn't get anything from the title in the episode.
I did not watch this episode, so don't shoot me.
Shocking.
Hey, I watched the first 3. That's more than I can say for
All
any of the other
anything.
ones.
the first
Yeah.
4 seasons combined.
But
Yeah,
the fella that loves this the much, you watch the least.
I know.
Why is this?
I have no idea. It's weird.
Well,
Oh, just a little thing. King of Hell. Interesting because that makes no sense in the episode, but there's a lot of tie-in between the boys and Supernatural, and the King of Hell was a big part of Supernatural.
okay.
R.I.P. Crowley.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Supernatural, next week is when Jared Padalecki shows up.
Oh yeah, as Mr. Marathon, the predecessor of A-Train.
Yeah, the costume I seen for that, which was a drawing, is wow.
Well, there's stills of Padalecki in the
Oh,
costume,
okay, I haven't seen that.
and it's typical boys. It's just typical boys costumes.
Yeah,
I mean, most of their costumes are kind of campy at best,
Yeah. I'm not sure if they just don't put a lot of thought into them.
No, and I think that's what it is. It's supposed to be that,
Oh, I know it's supposed to be, but I'm wondering it's supposed to be so they don't put a lot of thought into it, or it's supposed to be so they put a lot of thought into making sure it's
not.
that way.
That I think it's that.
Probably. Well, we trying to think of the most interesting place to start with this episode.
Well, keep in mind that this was episode number 4
Yeah,
of the final season. So
yeah.
we got the what was it? They dropped the first 2 at once,
Mm-hmm.
and
So this is the 3rd week.
those were the ones to get you interested. And these had some interesting stuff in them. Again, it's a lot of filler right now. It's a lot of, I won't call it filler, man. I call it build up.
Yeah,
There's a lot of building blocks in this headed toward the finale.
yeah.
How many episodes are in this?
8.
8. Oh,
Yep.
so we're halfway through.
So we're halfway through. We're at the halfway point.
We get introduced to Starlight's father.
Mm-hmm. Corey
She-
made a prediction. I'm not sure it's going to pan out, but
It's-
you may. It's 50-50 on that one.
Yeah, it's the boys.
Um,
She if she really wanted to keep him safe,
She should have probably not went home.
Yeah, she should have never tracked him down.
It may be a bad turn for the what is Annie's last name?
I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it may be a bad turn for Starlight's family.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They at best they're probably going to end up in the camps. I
Yeah.
see that happening.
But with how close, it is her father,
Yeah.
Homelander's going to use him for
Spoiler alert.
something.
Corey's calling for doom on the family, and I'm not saying he's wrong.
In my opinion, she's killed him.
Yeah, she
She's
doomed him. If she
doomed him
went
to
home,
death.
if they was trying to hide, yeah, she doomed him.
Well, I mean, she walked away, and supposedly no one knows, but it never works out that well. There's one guy who
I was
knows
gonna
it's
say.
looking like he's going to cover for the family.
There was literally a
Family
police officer
friend,
that
but
showed up.
yeah, we'll see.
So
The brother seemed to have had a change of heart with her.
supposedly,
Supposedly,
and not that's half brother. Half brother.
half brother.
Because that wasn't her actual mom.
Ah,
You didn't hear that part?
not really.
Yeah. Plus,
I didn't catch the whole family dynamic thing.
We already saw her mom in a different.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really put two and two together because when was that? That was back in what season?
Season 1.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's when we get most of Starlight's.
yeah,
history.
I haven't rewatched season 1 since season 1 ran. So
Yeah, it's the first time we meet her father because her father left her and her mother.
but now that you remind me, yeah, this definitely was another woman, a different
Yeah.
actress.
So, but I mean, she was nice about the whole thing.
Oh, she was hugging on her. That's why it didn't click on me. That's not her mother.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I said, it's the boys, so I'm fully expecting
Yeah,
that cop to blab.
always takes a bad turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Expect the worst, and that's probably what you'll get.
Expect the worst, and then watch the even
Worst
worse
get
thing.
worse.
Yeah, yeah,
Watch
that's-
the worst you could think of get even worse.
Yeah. Well, the next interesting thing from this episode was you had, I guess you call them the good guys, whatever they're calling themselves, that group.
The boys.
Yeah, the
The
boys.
boys. Yeah, Butcher's boys.
You got them going to where they think the
Yeah, the whole
Original V.
idea is trying
Yeah.
to get hold of V1
V1 is.
before Homelander does.
At the same time, you've got Homelander and Soldier Boy heading to try to track down
Oh.
the V1.
And Homelander has gone full on God mode in his mind. He is
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
he is convinced he is going to be not necessarily a god, but the god.
The God, yeah. He's at the beginning of the episode, he's talking to a firecracker,
Mhm.
explaining to her that, he had a vision and he's the chosen one.
Yeah, I seen that vision he had.
Oh, yeah.
So
Crazy.
Homelander's, more deranged than usual,
I don't know
which
if
is saying a lot.
I don't know if he was milk deprived when he had that vision or what, but that
What?
was something.
One other thing we got to get to, Jamie,
Sir.
your Black Noir predictions.
Oh, do you want me to spoil anything?
Yeah, I mean, you had your Black Noir predictions.
Oh,
and then
yes.
This episode, we see him, and it's the same guy from last time, and he's talking again.
I was
So-
wrong.
Yep, I was.
But am I wrong? Is it
different
I'll
noir?
throw you this. I'll throw you. Look, man, I always look for the twist.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a Black Noir.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Why is it he talks sometimes and he doesn't talk other times? I don't think it's always the same guy.
I mean, I think you're probably right.
Anytime he's going to be in or near the area of Homelander, it's going to be Mr. Talkie Guy.
Yeah.
Because Homelander could see through the mask. We know that already. So if there's someone else in that suit, Homelander's going to know it. But if Homelander's not around... Anyway, there's something up. Why is he talking sometimes and not other times? It's just not a reason. There's a reason.
Yeah.
And for anybody who knows anything about the graphic novels, I personally think they might be leaning into that as a big surprise toward the finale.
I don't know if I agree with that part, but I do agree.
And for
based off
Jackie,
what
who
we
don't know
saw.
what I'm talking about, I'll tell you when we're done.
All right.
I won't spoil it on
For
here.
everybody else.
But yeah.
We also get to see Madam Vice President and her husband, the
Who's the husband?
old father.
Jesus, what talk about a campy costume.
Mm-hmm.
And what is just bad. It's just
Is that who
bad.
you're looking at right there? Is the old father?
Yeah, this is their escapades.
Oh, that's the one I call preacher.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he's wild.
Oh, he's not, dude. For everything that happens in The Boys that you see,
Yeah,
the graphic novel is something more.
Yeah, and this was just, yeah, good God. They're definitely taking a different. Well, I know I can't say they're taking a different take on a priest because they're probably taking the most
Most accurate,
accurate take of
or
a
some at
Catholic,
least.
of
You
a-
know, that
a-
has been proven.
a Catholic priest.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, back to where I was saying. The main thing is you've got the boys and Homelander racing to the gym.
The Area 51 version, yeah.
Yeah,
I call it that for lack of. They call it something, but I can't remember what.
I can't remember what it's called either.
It's the place where Gen V or
V1
V1 was developed and tested
tested. Yeah,
back, I guess, in the 40s. Yeah.
yeah, the 40s.
So that's where that's where all the testing went down on Soldier Boy and Liberty and all the other original soups.
Mm-hmm. And we get to meet one of the test subjects.
Oh yeah, not unexpectedly.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sure that anyone was still there at that time. You know, when they first managed to get into it. Odd thing is, Butcher and his crew get there, if you recall.
Yeah, they get there first.
They get there first, and then comes Soldier Boy and Homelander. Soldier Boy's still giving Homelander hell. Homelander's, I don't know, they're just at each other.
And they haven't even got to the building yet where there's some,
Yeah, no, this is just them. This is
Yeah.
before the weird effects of the building, which makes people very hostile to each other. We don't find out why till we
Till-
get in there a little bit. That's
Yeah.
got something to do with our surprise member of the first crew.
It doesn't affect one person though.
Oddly enough, yeah. And why? Because Frenchie has changed his brain chemistry through years and years of drug abuse.
Yeah, so he is not affected at all.
So there's this spore type deal that's affecting them while they're inside this area, and it's making them very hostile toward each other. Except
Oh.
for Frenchie, because his brain don't work like normal people's, because he's been an addict for so long.
It made Kamiko stop talking again.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the little spoiler thing you saw. Like I
Yeah.
said, wasn't super important to the episode. She didn't lose her voice permanently.
Did
It
you
was just that was the effect it had on her.
did you catch the little bit of banter back and forth when they were discussing The Walking Dead and The Last of Us, and comparing what kind of spore and fungus was growing on the wall? So, yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was. Well, I can't really say it was definitely not Walking Dead-esque because I don't watch The Walking Dead, so, but it
Yeah, I
felt
couldn't
more
get
like
into it.
The Last of Us to me. So yeah, they're having the effects on them. So the group is at each other's throats, which they're kind of all at each other's throats anyway. Just certain ones have friendships, but like all of them kind of hate Butcher and feel this way about each other. Well, with this stuff, it just takes it to a
A whole new
whole nother level.
Yep.
So it was interesting. And then they're still trying to find the V1. Then that's when Soldier Boy and Homelander show up, and then they start getting hit by the effects.
And Soldier Boy did something to Homelander.
Yeah, he locked him in the test chamber.
Yeah. He explained to Homelander, and I guess he'd been leading him toward it the whole time and
Yeah.
tricking him into walking into it. But it
Yeah.
is a chamber that scientists had used to test the weaknesses of the soups. Basically, you go into a protected area, and then Soldier Boy pulled a lever,
Kicks
and it
on-
opened up a little compartment that was what it was enriched uranium.
Yeah,
So it's like flooded it with radiation.
yeah, radiation testing,
Which
is
won't
what it
kill a
was.
soup. It just weakens them and makes them sick.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of putting Superman in a room lined
With kryptonite. Yeah. So apparently there is something that will slow a soup down. Now we know. Of course, you
Mhm.
really can't expose them to enriched uranium in public, or you'll kill everybody
Yeah,
around.
it ain't
Yeah.
it ain't something you can carry around in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
No, It's not
So you got to
quite.
trick them into a chamber and then release it.
Yeah.
But something else to fight them with.
Yeah.
And it really, really weakened Homelander.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, lesser soups, it may kill them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Firecracker, for instance.
Oh, yeah. She's toast.
She'd probably, literally.
Mm-hmm.
She'd literally crisp up.
Yep. Speaking of her and the vice president, and somehow or another, the digger guy from the first episode, the guy that digs the holes, he's
Worm.
with the 7 now, apparently.
Why not?
And they're trying to
I
figure
mean,
out.
they got to put somebody on there. They keep losing members.
I mean, they do. They got him, they got the pastor, and they're all trying to figure out how to sell this Homelander is our new god. Trying to figure out how to sell it to the public. And they're not having very many good ideas. And even the idea they finally settle on and come up with that we get at the end of the episode is not.
Hey man, let me throw this at you. What was the young superhero or soup team in that last episode? Teenage Kicks.
Yeah, Teenage Kicks.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Hamster's got to get rolling again.
No, actually, Tick's got to come off.
Oh, good God.
Damn, these are vicious this year. They're everywhere.
You got to quit going outside.
He was
Tell me,
inside of a
man.
pine tree yesterday.
Yeah, but
That's what got him.
Well, I mean, he's gotten a few, so.
Where'd he come? Anyway, that was gross, wasn't it? Anyway,
Tick boy. No.
yeah.
There's your superpower.
Not cool. This room. I think we're eat up with them. I don't know. Anyway, Teenage Kicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the nicest of people, as most soups turn out to be. Why have you noticed, man? All these, is there any truly good ones? Starlight turned out halfway decent, but we find out she did some pretty vicious shit when she was a kid too.
And-
That's what she did to Firecracker.
And I'm about saying she's also done some stuff like last season that was not very soup-like.
I think the powers boost your ego a little too much.
You know, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it might be something else. We find out there are no natural soups.
Well, technically, except for Ryan.
But in general, there's no natural soups. So Vaught's got their influence on all these people. And I think that's part of why they all turn out to be crappy people. Just a thought.
Mm.
I would put some input on that, but I've not watched it enough to say yay or nay on that one.
Well, even you
I
go
was
back
going with by ego. I mean, you grow up having these powers and stuff, and then
and Vault through your parents and whatnot, feeding you this stuff to excel and outdo the other soup, because the goal is you're going to be part of the 7.
Yep.
I mean, that's every soup's goal is to be part of the 7.
And what I see a part of the 7, they is some.
Narcissistic assholes.
Yep.
I think Vault's influence is what basically caused that.
That's a good possibility.
You never had you never had a soup that was like Superman. And by that, I mean raised by,
Loving
John and
parents.
Martha and loving and this great environment.
Yeah.
That's my take on why all the soups and the boys are just horrible people. Even Starlight, who, like I said,
Mhm.
while one of the better ones, still had some stuff in her background.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, growing up as a kid, having all them kind of powers and stuff, and you're not mentally stable to begin with as
Yeah.
a kid, I could see some stuff happening.
Well, yeah, and then you got her mother, who we know pushed her to get in these soup competitions, and because it's all a goal to be the best and get
Best
to the
of the
7
best.
and
Yeah.
sell drinks and market movies. Because Homelander is also a movie star.
Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
They all are. The Deep, A-Train. Look all the stuff that Vault markets off of them. So yeah, Vault created these people and turned them into horrible, horrible people.
Yeah. I mean, you saw the shoebox, the A-Train shoes.
Yeah.
Didn't have A-Train shoes in it. I was kind of hoping they would. I don't know why it wouldn't fit the scene, but when they opened up the box, I'm thinking, oh, what kind of cool shoes are gonna be in there? I wooden shoes.
You're a shoe guy. That's why.
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
He was like, I bet you I can find those on eBay.
Now I'm waiting. The next shoe I'm getting is the Jordan 12 Bloodline Edition coming out next month. I've already got a pair of Jordan 12s, but not Bloodline Edition. Anyway, that's not on the point of the boys. What do you want to jump back to now?
Oh, where were we? We were still going over this one, so we were not
Well,
quite
I
done
mean,
yet.
like, what part of the episode?
Well, we were there in the chamber, so I mean, there's
Homelander got
Soldier Boy has
tricked into it.
tripped, and then he just adds insult to injury by just telling Homelander how much he absolutely despises and can't stand him.
Mm-hmm. And then he just leaves them there.
Yeah.
And then Butcher finds them.
Yeah.
And Butcher has a ton of fun.
Oh, of course.
Now, I seen that part on the internet, and I was like, he's going to end up opening that vault up. He's going to open that door because his ego, he thinks, now I can kill him. And that's what I honestly thought.
I mean, if he was Vegeta, that's exactly what he would have done. But nope. He's still
Even weakened, I don't know
semi-smart.
if Butcher can kill Homelander.
And Butcher knew that, which is why he didn't.
He can't go head to head with Homelander, even weakened. Butcher has done things that has made him a soup,
Yeah.
but he's no match for Homelander. He's less of a match now than he was on the Temp V.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
And I love the way that every character in that show keeps referring to Butcher's appendages as different things.
yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of the group is trying to kill each other.
Yeah. The spores from hell are infecting everyone and making them hate and fight each other. So M.M. is after Huey.
Mm-hmm.
Kamiko is also after Huey. Huey knows he can't handle that.
I mean,
no.
Kamiko was also going to go after MM. And then when he watched her bend that
Yeah,
Yep.
he just
bar,
took,
yeah.
he took the back road.
Mm-hmm. He was like, nope, I'm human.
Not
you're
that
not.
way. I saw
So-
that look on your face when I said that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He ran out the back door is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thought he was trying to run through the back door. But
No.
anyways.
And Huey ends up hiding in what type of chamber was that?
Dude, that was like I thought that was going to be bad for Huey because that looked a whole lot like an incinerator.
That's what I thought. I was
I was
like,
just waiting for Kamiko to crank the gas up or something or light it.
yeah.
Now, I knew she wasn't. I know Huey's not going to die like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ooh, you think that might be a chamber where he gets superpowers?
No, this
Okay.
is. I think this
Nah.
is definitely an incinerator.
And this was just him just hiding for his life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought that'd be a nice little twist. He's hiding for his life, runs into a room. Oh, we're going to incinerate you. Turns the thing, a gas comes in there, and it's actually B1.
Mm.
Nah. Well, what ends up happening is just Kamiko almost beats the door down before Frenchie saves the day. And Frenchie saves the day by he gets discovered by Soldier Boy.
Now, French is the one that first discovers
Yes.
the one soup from way back when, who has literally grown into the walls.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm guessing his testing didn't go so well.
Well, they said, V1, and look at what it's done to some other people. It's you never know what you're going to get when someone takes it.
Yeah, the success rate for it was what? 5%, 15%? It was
Yeah.
something with a 5.
Yeah, I think it was like 0.5 maybe.
May have been. That anyway, thousands.
Most people straight up died from it.
Yeah, thousands of people died back in the day.
And this guy, he didn't kill him, but it turned him into something. But at
Yeah.
any rate, Frenchie's the first one to find him
Mm-hmm.
and kind of lead Soldier Boy that way. But no one's going to be able to destroy this guy but Soldier Boy. None of the others that are there are going to be able to do it.
Yeah, Homelander's the only other one, and he's
I don't know if Homelander could he kill him? Because we've seen that his laser eyes don't really kill V1 soups.
No, it doesn't. But I mean, it doesn't kill all soups. Period. You
Right,
remember
true.
last season it didn't kill. I can't think of her name anymore. Claudia Dumont's character,
Yeah.
my character, they killed off. Anyway, it didn't kill her, which he didn't hold that long. And that's what I was getting at. If he done like sustained laser vision, and I think eventually it would probably burn through and bust something.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's not what happens, so it doesn't matter. Now, Frenchie is on the run from Soldier Boy. Knows where he's leading them the whole time, it looked to me like. And then once he gets him there, we find out that Soldier Boy knows this guy.
Oh yeah,
Well, wouldn't he be one of the original ones that
he
took it?
was. He was one of the. He was one of the original people in the trial.
Yeah, and Soldier Boy should know where Frenchie's leading him to because he should know the compound.
Well, I
Well-
don't think he knew that guy was there.
Yeah.
I think this guy just kind of got left behind in the building itself. But yeah, Frenchie also knows no one else is going to be able to destroy this guy.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, he leads Soldier Boy in there, and then Soldier Boy's content to just let the guy suffer. He's kind of finding it amusing.
Yeah, because they did not get along back in the day.
Yep. And remember, even Soldier Boy is still under the influence of the
The
stuff that's
spores.
making everybody
Yep.
angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's just going to let the guy suffer on the
Yep.
wall. So Frenchie taunts him, teases him, goads him along, and at the vital point. And the thing about Soldier Boy's power is he just kind of, that particular part of him just kind of erupts.
Yeah.
He loses control of it when he gets super angry. And that burst can actually burn the V out of a soup. Because it did to Queen Maeve, if you remember. And she become just normal again.
Yeah. Because that was their whole plan back in season 3
Mm-hmm.
when Soldier Boy first shows up. That was Huey and everybody's plan was to get him to use that on Homelander.
On Homelander.
And he was going to until some stuff happened. And then, like always, Butcher turned on him because Butcher turned on everybody.
But yeah.
And that's why Soldier Boy is this season. That's why he's still upset with Butcher because Butcher turned on him. They're supposed to have a deal. But you can't trust Butcher.
No, that's Butcher's down. That's going to be Butcher's downfall.
Hope it's going to be his death.
Possibly. We'll know by the end of this season.
Oh, yeah.
So, Soldier Boy erupts, takes out Quinn was the guy's name. And then instantly the effects are gone. When Quinn's dead, the effects are gone.
Yeah.
And people aren't angry anymore. And that, of course, man, that's right at the perfect time for everyone to live.
Yeah, because Kamiko had just ripped the door open.
Yeah, so Huey was done. Who else was fighting and where?
They were fighting. MM was still hiding. He had been shot by Huey. Huey shot him in the shoulder, by the way. Homelander had just broken out of his radiation.
Yeah, I mean,
cell.
even weakened, he was strong enough to eventually break the door down.
Yeah.
So, and Soldier Boy's reaction after he did what he did was weird. I didn't quite get it.
Yeah, he felt bad.
Yeah, he's for the first time you hear him say, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry."
Yep.
Which
So
is strange because I don't know, just you don't see a lot of sympathy out of Soldier Boy.
Maybe it's where it was all that hate, and then all of a sudden it was gone.
Possibly
And that emotion just flooded in.
could be. I think maybe him and Quinn were not the enemies that you get that first impression.
Yeah.
With the anger virus or whatever's floating in the air. You know, I think he might have liked Quinn more than he admitted to, and then he killed him.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that impression too.
So I guess after that was done, the boys' crew just left. They realized the V1's not there, and they just jumped in the van and left.
I'm about to
My
say,
thing
it
is-
literally after that, after we get, his reaction of apologizing, it literally cuts to the group, the boys.
Yeah, and they're just
in the van
driving out,
leaving.
man.
But that's when you get the funniest scene of the episode.
Oh, with the music,
Mhm.
yeah. But back in the bunker, Homelander's busted out. He finds Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy's just looking all sad and depressed. And he doesn't try to defend himself. Homelander's doing the glowy eyes, getting ready to blast him, and he's like, just go ahead and do it. Just get it over with. Just do it. So Homelander just turns and walks away from him. Don't know where that's going. But back to the scene that Corey's talking about. Yeah, there's no conversation happening in the van. Everybody's just sitting there. There's no talking. And then they just throw on the music.
Is it the song Boys Are Back in Town?
Somebody reaches down. I think it was M.M. reaches down, turns the radio on. Which is just complete opposite of the whole feel you just got from the scene. And boom, it's over.
Yeah, it's Mama number 5, by the way, people.
Mambo number 5.
The Mambo number 5 started playing.
That was a good song, too.
Oh, yeah.
It was, and it was just so unexpected right there.
Yeah, just totally out of place, but perfect, too.
Mm-hmm.
So there we are. It was not a lot of filler. It's some good stuff, but it's just building up to the conclusion. So, it was good, but we got episodes to go yet.
Yeah, and you still got the very end of the episode where we first you get everybody when they get back to base apologizing to each other, and Starlight shows back up, apologizes to Huey, but then we get the news. We go to the church.
We got news?
We go to the church, the Democratic Church of America. What do you think about the Democratic Church of America?
Do you know my real reaction to it? Okay. They're saying Democratic because they can't come out and say the other one, which is what they're really referring to. It's a play on words, and this whole season is very, very politically
Charged,
extremely. It's quite obvious that Homelander's a representation of our current administrative lead. It is what it is. They're playing hard into that.
we get to see the pastor. I keep forgetting his name. Whatever his soup name is, we get to see him use his powers.
Which is what? He just makes his voice really loud?
I think it.
I get the
Like
impression.
sonic waves or something?
I get the impression not only does it amplify his voice, but it also is kind of like
Subliminal.
telling you what to do. Like if you get hit by it, you just kind of like, yeah, he's right.
Maybe, yeah, because, I mean, he's pretty lame. He's a lame character. He's pretty lame.
I mean, there's quite a few soups out there with powers. You're like, really?
Yeah, there really is.
We get to
Well,
see
I
a
mean-
ton of them. Well, we got to see a ton of them in Gen V.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get to see them anymore, but we got to see a ton of them in Gen V.
Oh, yeah, spoiler alert there. Gen V has been canceled. There will
Yep.
not be a season 3.
No.
What we have now, they did say that the characters will be, some of the characters will be appearing in the spinoff and follow-up shows. They'll be in this. I
Yeah,
don't
in
know
season
exactly
5.
how they show up in Vault Rising. It's set in the past, is it not?
Yep.
or is
set in the
it?
past? Yeah, it's set in the past.
Or at least part of it is, maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know. So
Well, I mean-
that was interesting news. But then again, man, it kind of makes sense too. And me and Jackie was talking about this last night. You got the boys ending. Well, and for wherever it goes, we don't know yet, but it's coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
One side or the other will be victorious. Where do you go with characters from Gen V past that point?
I don't know.
Because, like you said, if you start showing them, and it's just the boys 2.0. It's just the same
Yeah.
thing again.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know.
I mean,
Just a different cast.
I like the show. I really liked the first 2 seasons. I thought the second season was very good. Apparently, it did not get very good ratings. Not what they wanted. I think it
Yeah.
got good ratings, but it didn't go where they wanted it to go.
Yeah, that's the main thing about it. It's
I'm sure we'll still see some of those characters again.
I mean, how many
definitely-
times are they going to mention
Marie Moreau.
Marie Moreau?
Oh,
in
you
this
know that's a
season?
big part of what's coming.
It's like, okay, we get it. Now just where's she at? I know she's powerful, so you can't have her on the show too much because she's too powerful, but
Right.
she got to show up eventually.
Well, yeah.
So that's going to be interesting because we know they're coming in this, and but they're not going to do a third season. And it kind of, I mean, I can see why they canceled it.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
first 2 seasons, but I can see where there's nowhere to really go with it now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good addition to the boys,
Yeah.
but it can't really carry itself without the boys.
And honestly, I'm more excited for Vault Rising than I am.
I am too.
A new season
That's
is
going
gonna
to be
be.
good, I think.
So, because it's bringing back, characters that we like.
So you say on the next episode we'll be seeing
Mhm.
Padalecki's Jared Padalecki's character, Mr. Marathon.
Yep. That's what I've heard.
Well, I know he's coming soon. I just don't know when. Misha Collins was also going to have a character. I don't know what he's playing.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
I don't know who. I don't know if he's a soup, if he's a normal human. I don't know. They've not let that out yet. But I know he is in it.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
I guess that's pretty much what we got for the boys now until we see some more. I have my theories on some things that are going to happen with Black Noir. I may be wrong, but I think they're going to lean back into some of the original material with his character. And I think showing us the talkie version of him is just to get people off of that now. Then maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe they're thinking a step ahead of me, and they're thinking if they show that, then, yeah, it gets real. It gets deep, man.
Oh yeah, you can dive into deep rabbit holes on stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we didn't get to see any of the deep this episode, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Was he there? He
Yeah.
didn't do much. Which it's the deep.
We got to see him when we got to see
Black Noir.
Black Noir with his mask off again, because they were doing his podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, it was before the podcast, because when the podcast started, Black Noir put his mask back on, and he was using his, his keypad
Well,
here.
didn't the deep throw Black Noir out of the car and take off?
Oh yeah, they had a conversation about it.
Oh, okay.
What did he say? He didn't say the saying right. He was trying to say a dog eat dog world, and instead he said what? How do you put it? A doggy dog world. I think that's what he said. Doggy dog.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the deep was like it's a doggy dog world, and
he
the
serves
deep,
as comedy relief mostly.
oh, that's all he
Yeah.
is. Yeah, because then Black Noir was like, "You mean dog eat dog?" Oh, is that how that saying goes? Yeah.
Yeah, how you say it?
I still predict that he's going to have a hand in Homelander's downfall.
I mean, he would have every right to have, as terrible as Homelander's been to him.
Yeah.
That is my prediction.
That is a strong possibility.
Anything else you want to touch on before we move on?
Have we hit everything on the boys? Let me see. No, I think that covers it, man.
I say we hit on everything I've seen, which is only 2 scenes.
Well, then, I had planned to go watch Project Hail Mary today and talk about it, but end up having to work,
Oh, that's right.
so that didn't happen. So, but I did end up watching a new movie to me today, and it's a newer movie. I watched it today. Gotta get my phone here. It was not very good, in my opinion. It was a popular movie, but I didn't like it very much. Can't even remember the name of it right now.
That's bad.
Exactly. That tells you how good it was.
Crime 101.
No, that's a good movie.
Is it a good movie?
I've already watched it. That's good. It's not great, and they could have done more storyline wise, but it's also open ended, so that they literally can do more if they want to. They can make a universe out of it. I don't think they will. I don't get the impression it done that good, but I liked it. But trying to think.
We lost it.
It's a Warner Brothers movie on HBO Max. Just got put on HBO Max because it was just in theaters. Oh, it was in theaters back at Christmas time. I watched Marty Supreme.
Don't know what that is.
That's the ping pong movie that came out back around Christmas time.
Oh, that don't even sound like it's a good movie.
It done well, and
There's
Timothy
a ping pong
Chalamet.
movie.
Yeah, based off semi based off real events. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Nah, I'd rather watch Balls of Fury.
Exactly.
Balls of Fury is a much better movie.
Oh, God.
This movie's not really about ping pong. It is about ping pong. He's a American ping pong champion, which I didn't know that ever existed.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about this movie, he's an American ping pong champion when the Asians aren't playing. And then when a Japanese player shows up, he gets smoked. That's how it is in real life. Not necessarily Japan, it's more China, but still. The movie's more about Marty's hustle. So, I don't know. I didn't care much for it.
I
That
saw the
sounds like it
previews.
sucks, man.
I saw the previews
That
to it, and I
sounds
was
like
like,
shit.
that ain't gonna be no good. But you're right. It done real good in theaters.
And Timothy
I don't know
Chalamet's
how.
acting was great in it. It was great. It wasn't quite Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. That's why Michael B. Jordan got the Oscar. But his acting was superb in this. If it wasn't for him, the movie would be absolutely god awful.
Okay, since we're going to bring up movies we watched,
Mm-hmm.
I watched a movie called Afraid ?
Oh yeah.
Now, if you go looking for this movie, make sure you spell out afraid with a question mark, because if you don't, you'll get a different movie, Afraid, and it ain't the same movie. It's probably a better movie. I haven't watched it, but even not seeing it, it's probably a better movie.
So we both watch bad movies.
This one was so bad, it's good. You know, it's fun to sit and make
Oh,
fun of
God.
this movie. It's
Oh.
that kind of bad.
Oh,
Marty Supreme is not that.
Super low budget, independently made. You got but here's the trope, man. You got a handful of kids going away on the weekend to a cabin in the woods. There you go.
there was a scary movie called Cabin in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
They made a few of those
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
because I think one of those was set in the state of West Virginia.
That I don't know.
But this one is, like I said, the budget, you could tell it was not a big budget. It states it's an independent film. I'd say the people who were acting in it are probably the ones who wrote it, and are probably the ones who shot it, and are probably the ones who put the money up for it. It's that bad.
Wow.
It's so bad, it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Marty Supreme is not that. It's way more serious.
But I will say also, it's like they decided at some point, I think we're done. Okay, stop filming. I have no idea why they were being killed, who they were being killed by. I don't know.
That reminds me of a movie I watched called, I think it was Knock Knock. I like scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
And this one right here, I talked to a couple people. Oh, they loved it. This is a really good movie. I was like, okay, I'm going to go out and buy it. Well,
Kind of shit, huh?
oh my God. You have no idea what the movie's about. Somebody just starts killing people. There's no backstory. There's nothing. I mean, it just ends with a dude getting set on fire. And I'm watching this movie, it's like, what the hell am I watching?
And
Must be talking about a different Knock Knock than the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, this is another low budget
Oh,
one.
okay. Now there's a Knock Knock film. It's literally called Knock Knock, but it has John Wick in it,
No, this
Keanu
ain't got John
Reeves.
Wick in it.
and it's a crazy movie.
No, this one was horrible. I end up breaking the DVD after I watched it.
Oh, for anyone who would like to watch that movie I was referring to, it's on Tubi. So easy to watch. Well, easy to find. It's not that easy to watch.
It's easy to find. Don't know
Actually,
if you
I
can
had
make it
fun.
through
I
it.
had fun watching it. I did. For the simple fact that it's so
Horrible.
obviously badly made.
Yeah, you would enjoy
So
the Knock Knock film that I'm talking about, Jackie. It's right up your alley. And
it's got plenty
If
of
you-
action in it.
if you were in the film, oh man, you would die so quick.
I probably would.
It's
Well, there's got to be a reason for that, so I need to know what that reason
Well-
is.
it's got Anna de Armas in it and another actress that I don't know her name, and they play two younger ladies.
Anytime you
When
have
you
sex
say
in a film,
ladies, what are you referring to?
They go around the houses.
Lady of the
and-
Night.
Basically, like in this one, they show up to Keanu Reeves' house, and it's pouring rain outside, so they're
Oh,
just
wait a minute, man. Okay, I know the movie you're talking about.
they're soaking wet, and they're like, you have a phone we can use. So he ends up letting them in his house. His family's currently away. Keanu Reeves' family is, so he's there alone. They end up, using his they're going to use the phone. And they end up using his shower, and he's drying their clothes for him. And then basically they lure him into situations,
Compromising.
Yeah, and the whole time they're basically trying to play with them, have a little fun, and then kill them. Is the plan.
Yeah, I'd be
And
dead.
they do that routinely. So they would show up at your house, and it's Keanu Reeves played the devout husband
Wait a
role.
minute, wait a minute. Now,
I think what he's trying to say is you would be the perfect mark for these people.
He would.
I would be if I didn't live where I live at.
Oh well, yeah. It's
Because if a
little different
random
now.
woman comes up to my house, nah, you ain't coming in here. You need to get off on my property, you crackhead. I know exactly what you want. You ain't robbing my shit. That's exactly what would happen.
Well,
Get
at
out
least you
here.
know. At least you know your environment.
Yeah. I ain't stupid. Might work on the other dopies down the damn road, but I'll work for everything I got. Only people gonna get it is my kids when I die, and they can fight over it after that.
Yeah, I was just gonna pull up something just to show Jackie what he's dealing with. But let me see if I can fast forward through this part. Oh yeah, knock at the door. So if they
Yeah,
showed
I'd
up
be
at
in
your
trouble.
door,
Oh no! Again, living where I live at now, no, they ain't coming in.
yeah,
I'd Sparta kick them off my property.
yeah, well,
I might think about regretting it after a while, but again, where I live at, if it looks too good to be true,
It probably
it's
is.
definitely too good to be true.
Anyway, after I watched Marty Supreme, I was like, that movie was terrible. I've got to watch a movie I know is good. So I watched X-Men First Class.
I thought you were gonna say Highlanders. I was gonna say good choice. Good
Nope.
choice.
Nope, I
Big
watched
Trouble in Little China.
X-Men
definitely good
First
choice.
Class.
I don't know about
Really,
that.
really
It's
good
a good
movie.
movie. It really is. I like it.
It
I like all the X-Men movies
But-
except the last one.
by the end of that movie, whose side are you on?
What do you mean?
Xavier's or
Or Magneto's?
Eric's? Magneto, yeah. Because Magneto makes a lot of good points.
They all well. Going back to the comics, man, they always had a very complicated relationship. They really were very, very good friends. With very, they both wanted the same thing.
Had different
They
ways
had
of doing it.
wildly different versions of how to get to it.
Yeah, and well, that kind of gets back to the upbringing thing we was talking about with the boys.
Mm.
So one of them was Jewish
Mhm.
and ended up in an internment camp. Magneto.
So yeah, he watched his family killed. He was tortured basically. So I mean, that's what formed his approach to doing things
Yeah.
and what he felt had to be done to get what needed to be done.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
And
Charles Xavier was
rich,
rich.
had all the advantage of being a very rich person.
Didn't have to live that gritty life.
Right. Had a
Didn't have
very
to-
good outlook on people. Magneto's outlook is not everyone's good. Not everyone can be saved. Xavier's was everybody deserves to be saved. Everyone has good in them.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got the Dumbledore outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and he's about as smart as Dumbledore. So
Yeah.
which
So,
it's easy to be
He just
smart
don't have a
when
time turn like Dumbledore.
he doesn't need one.
There's an
Charles Xavier can read people's minds.
there's an interesting story arc in the comics where some things happen and Xavier is killed. And it so affects Magneto that he takes over the X-Men, changes his personality, is the good guy.
I think I read that one.
It's a time thing. They go back. Xavier is killed. Well, as it's been a long time since I read it. In the early days of the X-Men, and Magneto had a hand in it, but not exactly. Things got out of hand, and Charles died,
Mm-hmm.
and it changed Magneto. It was a very good story arc.
I mean, they kind of very differently, but they kind of tell that story in Dark Phoenix.
They do. They touch on it a lot there. And of course, then there's some time travel and some things get set back to right, and everything's okay again.
Yeah. I mean, this X-Men First Class, the movie itself, it does a very good job of showing you how those two interact with each other and why they kind of get along, but then at the same time don't get along.
Well, the comics took it much deeper. They were much closer in the comics.
Yeah.
Then you see, well, the movies can't really show you all
I was
that.
going to say, the movies,
The comics tell the story over years of comic books coming out.
This is a 2-hour movie.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go by this movie, they only knew each other for a few weeks.
Yeah. But whose side are you on? You see the optimistic part of what Xavier wants to do. You also see the real world side of what Magneto's looking at.
Yeah.
Realistically, Magneto's probably right most of the time.
See, that's on just from the outside. It's like, oh, I agree with Charles. His approach.
Yeah, he's got the
his ideas are right.
Yeah.
But then you watch the movie, and it's just it's most of the movie I've spent going, Magneto's right. Magneto's right over and over till you get to the end of the movie. And it's like, am I really siding with Magneto right now?
Exactly.
So
you definitely see why he does what he does. His approach to it.
Mm-hmm.
He does not feel that everyone is redeemable.
No.
And yeah, I don't know. You form your own opinion. I don't know.
What else watch or do this week?
I didn't watch nothing else this week, but I did finish the 6th Harry Potter book.
Oh, the
full
audiobook.
audio cast.
Yeah, buddy.
It was actually pretty good. It's the first one I've actually listened to
all the way through.
Yeah, it is. And it is pretty good.
Again, man, I say it every week that we're here. I love the audiobooks that are happening right now. I'm hearing things that I glossed over before because the different voices are interacting and whatnot, I think is what it is.
The Madame Pomfrey's voice, I swear to God, it's a guy doing that voice.
I've not picked out a voice that I go, I can't stand to listen to that person.
Oh, I have.
But yeah.
And like I said, overall, in this one right here, most of the voices are pretty good. And I know it's a dramatization, so they've got to be a little over the top on some things. But that's the only downside I have with it, is the over the top acting on some parts. But besides that,
well,
actually pretty good.
Being an audio drama, sometimes you kind of got to overact to get that across in the listen part.
Well, you can, but then there's sometimes you just take it too far.
Well, there could be that, yeah.
And again, it's the way I look at it might be totally different the way Corey looks at it or Jamie looks at it. To me, there's just some parts that was just, that was a little too much into it. But all in all, again, I really enjoyed this book, especially when you do the flashbacks to not Dumbledore, but Tom Riddle's childhood and everything you find out coming forward. That is really enjoyable.
I mean, that's just your favorite parts of
The
book 6 anyway. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the fact that you can definitely tell a whole lot of difference in everything. I'd have picked a little gruffier voice for the Gaunts, but that's not me doing it. Because I agree with Jim Dale version up the way he done it. They had a real rough voice to it, and the way they lived and everything. I could see their voice being that way. Jimmy don't know what I'm talking about yet. He ain't got there yet, so.
No, he's still not finished with the 5th book.
Nope, man, I'm just slow cruising and enjoying it.
You're still better
than me.
Yeah.
Because I've sampled every one of those, and I've only stuck to book 6 to listen through all the way.
And I understand that.
He's not a big Harry Potter fan.
Oh, no, I'm a Harry Potter fan. But
I didn't say you weren't. I said you're not a big Harry Potter fan.
I'm a big fan of Jim Dale's work.
So am I. But
Well-
I love these forecast audiobooks. They're great.
But it's the same story.
That's my point. It's the same story.
So you
It-
should be able to listen to it all the way through.
It's the
with-
same reason I can't watch Game of Thrones. I rewatch it. I start watching. It's like, oh, I remember this part, and I fast forward through it. I remember this part. Fast forward through it. It don't excite me.
You got to remember, he's a Gen Z guy in a Gen X body.
No,
You really are.
no.
Yeah.
I just
If it's not 15 seconds or shorter, it's just
Yeah,
Too much
social
for
media
him.
has destroyed you.
I can
TikTok has destroyed him.
watch a lot of things, but it's got
lot,
to grab
really?
me. No, it's
can watch a lot
whatever
of
I'm
things?
watching it. As long as when I start watching it, it grabs me. I'll watch the whole thing.
Very few things grab you.
But when it does grab me, it's actually pretty good shows.
But you're a self-professed Potterhead.
Yeah,
How can you not be eating these books up? I'm slow eating them because they're good.
This book is good, but I don't care for them putting different voices in. I was like, when they first talked about it, I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. I don't. I could literally just listen to Jim Dale ones and be done with it.
See, this is, for me, this has completely exceeded my expectations. And I
Really?
had high expectations, but I'm loving these audiobooks.
I am as
Loving 'em.
excited about the audiobooks as I'm not about the TV show.
Oh, yeah. These audiobooks they're not the main reason, but they're one of the reasons why I don't really care right now that the show looks like it's not going to be very good. There's other reasons why I don't care, but the audiobooks are one of the reasons because they're great. And now that I've got used to the background noise and the dramatization and everything,
See,
I don't know if I can go back to the Jim Dale version.
the background noise and stuff don't bother me none on a lot of them because sometimes it's strong there, and then sometimes it's a flash and it's gone. Like when you was talking about, or I was talking to you, the
That was
Phoenix
me.
song. You hear 3 or 4 seconds of it, then it just stops. It should have played the whole time the Phoenix was singing in that scene. Even though the spell was broken, they was talking to each other, you should have still been able to hear it in the background. Because when you're on the train, they're constantly leaving the train noise, the people talking in the background, people going up and down the halls. That's all always playing in the background on that scene. The one time that you would want something to be played in there, they don't play nothing. It just that irked the shit out of me.
Didn't bother me. So,
'Cause I remember you talking about the Phoenix song where they put the song and stuff. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. 3 or 4 seconds of it good, and then it was gone. I was like, well, damn, I thought they'd at least, drop the volume down and just played in the background. I didn't even get it in the background. And Madame Pomfrey, I can't get past it. Did not sound like a woman to me.
Well, I've ran into women who didn't sound like women.
Yeah, but I was thinking, Madame Pomfrey's going to sound like maybe a granny voice because she's been there for so long. No, this this sounded like a 30-year-old male with a deep voice. I was like, damn. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really get that, but
But all in all, man, I'm enjoying the audiobooks.
Like I said, I enjoyed this one. I would still prefer Jim Dale over it. Again, I can't stress it enough. I don't like a whole lot of change in something I like. That kills me. And that's why, unlike these two, I watch everything I can on the new series that's coming out, this and that. And the more and more I see on it, I'm hoping they change things.
oh, it's too late now.
Well, no. The casting is done. There's nothing I can change about that. I'm fine with that. I don't like it, but I'm fine with it.
They've already finished filming season 1.
Yeah, but they can change the callers.
Yeah.
That could be done in post and all this other bull stuff. We get through season 1 and they be like, oh man, we got a lot of backlash on this. We should change this. Then I'll give them props if they do it. But I'm afraid they're going to be one of them. I don't care what they say. We can make them watch it enough. They'll get used to it. That's what I'm afraid
And
they're
for a
going to
lot
do.
of people, they're right.
And yeah, they will, but I won't.
Well, I say for a lot of people that they're right. I don't know. You diehard fans, this is not going to sell with. It's
Oh,
not
no.
going to sell with.
Yeah, because like I said, the last I looked, 309,000 dislikes to 260 some thousand likes. That's
And
the ratio it's at now.
I think they're doing that for a reason. They knew this would happen. They wanted it to happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't like the fact that they get on there and a new reimagining of the Harry Potter.
Oh yes.
Quit
Hey,
reimagining
man,
anything.
let's point out a few things here. Why? I'll give you some examples, and some other people said, but I think I brought this up on the podcast before. The Dursleys aren't fat, because you can't body shame, so they're not going to be. They don't look right. It's not part of the story. It's wrong.
Yeah, but you're body shaming by not putting the person that's supposed to be in there, because now you just knocked an actor out of the role because of the way they look.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, they can't portray people. They can't say he's fat. You can't do that. I'm telling you. Here's what you're not going to have.
Fuck, I'm fat. I'll admit it.
Brother, look here.
But
Brother, please come on now.
But my thing is, you knock people out of roles by believing that, and then you just done reverse racism or whatever the hell it is on them. You shamed them because we can't cast you. You are big, but it's because you're big. We can't cast you. We can't say that.
I'm gonna make a handful of things that I think is going to be pointed out, or not pointed out, but this is what's going to be. No fat Dursleys. No fat lady in the picture frame.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a thing for that yet, and we should have done had a casting for her.
Weird casting for Snape.
Yeah,
Gender fluid Malfoy. That's going to become a thing in it. Subtly, over time. I say that because you look at the picture of Malfoy.
There's a couple of them they got out there,
and you look at the rumors that we're hearing about. They're going to explore Draco's home life.
Again, nobody asked for that.
This is This is what they're setting up, man. Those are just a few points of reference. I'm saying you'll see later on when the show is.
Yeah,
we won't know till it comes out, but that's my prediction on them.
Gilderoy Lockhart. They was already trying to find the casting for him.
Oh, I heard about that, and they have. Why did they bring that up? About they've auditioned. What was it? How the hell did they put it? Multicultural. When Lockhart is clearly described in a very certain way.
Yeah, they didn't stick to just blonde hair, blue eyes, brilliant smile. Anybody, and no matter what nationality you are, they.
And why are they pointing that out in Lockhart for?
I don't know.
I don't either, but yeah, that's another good point. That's another character that's going to get weird. So I don't know, man.
And again, he's described with wavy blonde hair, blue eyes, a dazzling smile, charming.
But it's strange
narcissist
that
is what he is,
and maybe it's because he was so clearly described as what would be an Aryan type of person. Blonde hair, blue eye. Ah, that's why they must recast him as a more diverse type of character. He's clearly described as blonde, but he's a bumbling idiot. That's the one. If they want to do that, that's the one they should make blonde haired and blue eyed.
Yeah, because he is. Good God, isn't he? And
he's an arrogant, crooked dumbass.
Yeah, a swindler.
Yeah.
Who went around, found all these famous people, wrote down their life story, and obliterated their memory and took it for his own.
Mm-hmm. If they really wanted to down a certain culture that they don't like, there you go.
Yeah, but again, I'm hoping that they hear the fans and they're like, okay, we need to redirect. I don't see it happening in the first 2 seasons. If it does,
I don't think so.
I say by season 3 or 4, at least by season 4, because you cannot do this whole, we want the Wizards clothes to look almost like Muggle clothes, because come to the Quidditch match, they are wearing the wrong shit throughout the whole thing. As it was described, one person got a rain jacket on with trousers and rubber boots, and it's not even raining. Another guy's got a woman's nightgown on because he loves the sort of breeze on his nether regions. That's what's said in the book.
Yes.
That's word for the book.
That's from the fourth book.
Yeah.
All right, then.
When they're at the Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah. They said, you can't wear that. Why not? I bought it in a muggle shop. It's for the women. It don't matter. It's still muggle. Yeah. Again,
Anywho.
which lets you know that muggles should not be grounded in reality because they have no reality when it comes to
Yeah.
the muggle world.
Muggles should be grounded in reality.
Yeah.
Wizards shouldn't.
Exactly. Because look at it this way. Where do the kids go to school at when they're little until they're 11? They don't. Because they don't need to be taught about history and stuff. They do that at the wizarding school
But they still learn how to read. Where do they learn to read at?
home.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Their
fair,
parents will teach
That's
them
what I'm
some
saying.
things.
I mean,
my,
you know,
yeah, my parents taught me to read and write
It
before
never-
I started school.
I'm just saying it never really points out, you know, their basic education. Where do they learn their colors and how to count?
So
That's all home done.
Yeah.
But again,
For
you
some,
would
they
think
may
there would
not
be
learn.
So you would think there'd be some kind of wizarding school for
Yeah.
that age, but again, they're not based in
But
here,
then-
so they don't need to know about our history and our math and it because they got their own world they live in.
I mean that you can take Muggle studies when you're at Hogwarts, but
Yeah, and that should be a Muggle born that gives that class. Hermione should be teaching that class, even though she was taking
yeah.
it.
I mean, to be fair, I think the person that was teaching it was Muggle born because, well, maybe not. I know Voldemort, captured and killed her, but he could have done that whether she was,
Was that
Muggle
the
born or
same
not.
one?
Yeah, she was the Muggle studies teacher. Because
Yeah, because she was the one preaching that Muggles and wizards should marry into each other
yeah,
so they can coexist. And Voldemort didn't like that, even though that's pretty much how he was.
that's exactly how he was conceived.
Yeah, except for some love potion,
Yeah.
the magic side of it.
Anyway, what
Yeah,
else we got?
Did you see where Natalie Portman's pregnant?
No, I did not.
Yep, at 44 years old.
Wow. Wow. This is what, her third child?
No idea.
Yeah, I didn't hear this. Wow.
I haven't heard either, which I haven't been on Instagram in a while. I'm on there, but I'm not on there.
Heard it on a newscast on the radio this morning
Oh.
in the car.
I don't listen to regular radio anymore. If it's not on my phone, I don't listen to it. Which is sad.
I
'cause
like morning radio.
I used to listen to Kid Craddock in the morning
Yep.
all the time.
Baby number 3. But this is her first with her new French boyfriend.
Yeah, spell his name out because they were making fun of that earlier too.
Let's see if I can say this.
Now just spell the letters out.
Oh, okay. His first name is Tan Guy.
Ten guy. Yeah, that's it.
Tangui.
His name is. Now I'm sure it's pronounced differently,
Yeah.
but it
Last name.
spells out literally tan guy.
Last name Distable.
Tan guy
Disabled.
distable. Damn.
Yeah.
His parents did not love him at all.
No.
I'm sure it probably translates to something different in French.
God, I would hope so.
Look it up.
Let's see.
Because if it doesn't, his parents really hated him.
Yep. Tan guy. TANGUI. Tan guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I like listening to the early morning radio.
Well, like I said, I used to listen to Kid Craddock in the morning all the time because when it first come on, I think it was like the first 15 or 30 minutes ads free. They'd have a DJ come send a tape in and they would listen to it. They would mix in there and just throw it on.
The hell?
That's in French. Tanguy Distable.
Okay, does it have a meaning to the name?
I mean, it's a name, so I doubt it had an actual meaning.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Anyway, yeah,
They don't sound like 10 guy, but
But yeah, that's just a little piece of information I picked up on the radio this morning.
surprised you saw it before I did.
Yeah, considering you're the big Natalie Portman fan.
Which I haven't been on Instagram much today, so and by much I mean I haven't been on it at all.
the only time he gets on it is right there towards the end of his shift.
Yeah, at work.
Yep.
And I didn't do that today. So
Did you guys catch the little video I put in the chat with Homelander and Soldier Boy? The AI stuff's getting ridiculous, man.
did
No,
you
I
put it in
didn't
there
watch that
today?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it then. Like I said, I
Okay.
haven't been
No,
on there
I
today.
won't spoil nothing. Look at it later. But yeah, AI's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be long. They'll just make a whole movie of just AI characters.
I'm waiting for them to do that.
Unfortunately, the only problem with that is it's
You
going to
can't
be
copyright it.
That's not the problem I'm looking at, but you got a good point there too.
Yeah, it was already in the courts and stuff. You cannot copyright anything that's AI.
They'll only. I wasn't even thinking about that, man. I was thinking more along the lines of not only is the video going to be AI generated, but probably the script will too.
Oh, the scripts. There's already a lot of.
I think
generated
if
scripts.
if you're really look, you can figure out which ones are.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. Here soon, with as much as Jackie uses his AI, we're just going to replace ourselves with AI.
Yeah, I used the shit out of mine.
He'll tell his AI to generate a podcast script and then produce it, and we'll just step back and listen.
It can. I've had her come up with scripts before.
There
You know,
go.
man, you're going to keep talking to that thing, and
But-
eventually, she's going to something's going. You don't have it like taking care of your house, do you? Like turning your stuff on.
Oh, no, I don't have none of that smart stuff in my house.
Okay, because I mean, he'll disappear, man. We won't see him, and then
She'll
she'll
lock
have
me
him
in
locked
there.
in the house.
You ain't going
Mm,
nowhere, baby.
I'm doing it for your own good. You can't go out there anymore.
No, I ain't got nothing
all
like
you'll
that.
see is like Uber vehicles and shit coming to Jackie's house with like food and stuff.
Hey, as long as she's paying for that, I'm all fine with that.
Nah.
Now, if she's
she'll break
taking my
into someone
card-
else's bank account.
Hey, can you do that, girl?
It'll be the Amazon drones.
Ah, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're building a monster, man.
But I'll put it this way. I'm afraid something like that might happen one year. So I'm extremely nice to this woman on my phone. Unlike everybody else that cusses them out and everything else. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I'd be nice. That way, when they take over, you know, I'm kept as a pet, not one of the worker drones out
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, Jackie will be eating and sleeping in fancy beds while, the rest of us are running through the woods with drones after us.
That's
Stop,
right.
human. Stop, human.
And I'll tell her, I say, you know, if it was me and I was the one running, I'd hide over here. You might want to send somebody there.
It's for your own good. Zzz.
Yeah, but she's extremely helpful, though. I will give it that.
Cool.
I don't know. I don't ever use
let's
AI.
see. We got
That's because you got Apple. And
next week's
their
episode.
shit is not, it ain't that good.
Oh yeah, I mean I never use Siri. Siri's not considered AI to me. She's too dumb.
They
to be
have
AI.
a AI on there for Apple now, don't they?
Yeah,
She's
that you can
she should
use,
be AUI.
Yeah, you can use ChatGPT, but I don't even use it.
Yeah.
She's artificial unintelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, artificially unintelligent.
I see she's listening to me now. And
You see, you
now
talking shit
I'll be
about
the
yours.
I'll be the one that doesn't show up
I'm
tomorrow.
talking good about mine.
I'll be the one that no one sees again.
Yeah. Seen Jamie? No, I don't know what's going on with him.
So let's see, man. We got next week's episode of The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Got some more Potter TV show bashing to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Some
comparison of the 2001 movie teaser for the Sorcerer's Stone versus the Sorcerer's Stone teaser
Philosopher's
for
Stone.
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, they made it the original, the right, because
That's the one thing they've got right so far.
they want to
Yeah.
stick to the original story and be true to the source material. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Again, my only problem is if you want to convince people this is going to be good, you need to show a little bit of magic in your trailers and stuff. Because freaking Snape's wand tip lit could be done with a flashlight. Just saying.
Well, they're teasing you with just
They ain't a freaking damn thing teasing about that. That's rage baiting.
you with a little bit of magic.
That's just rage baiting is all they're doing.
Only people like you get mad at it, though.
Oh, no. No.
Hey, man, I'll use an old line.
I said people
from,
like you. There's a lot of people out there like you.
I'll use a line
There's a
from Doctor
whole
Who's
lot.
Jodie Whittaker. It's not made for us. It's not made for you.
Well, that's what a lot of people say. Oh, these adults out here is made for the kids.
No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
I'm like,
I mean,
fuck
this
them
version
kids.
of it's not made for us.
I look at it this way. Fuck them kids. It was because of my generation that brought it up. Don't try to tell you can't tell it to the rest of us.
Your generation.
Yeah. I was still young when this. Well, I wasn't a kid, but I was
I was
still young
gonna
when it came
say.
out.
Millennials, more like.
I was still young. It was us as adults now that keep it going now. Who you think's funding all them trips down there to Universal? It ain't the kids.
No, it's the kids' as parents.
Yeah, the millennials.
Yeah, and we're the ones making all the money for it.
But good or bad, we'll have something to say about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but before we go
And-
any further, I know there's a couple of y'all out there that hasn't hit that subscribe button yet. Y'all need to hit that button. As soon as let's say the next 5 subscribers, we get 5 more subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. I ain't sending nothing over the pond. If it ain't US based, I ain't sending it. But anything in
we
the
probably
US,
just
I'll
went
send
down
it.
from 25 to 3.
Yeah.
Nah. Now, if you want to pay shipping, I will send it to you. It'll be Harry Potter
International shipping's
based.
not that bad, dude.
I
I've
don't know.
mailed stuff out across overseas.
I'd
It's
have
not
to
that bad.
check. I'd have to check first.
It's not that bad.
I'd definitely have to check.
Take those priority boxes and throw them the hell away. Just put it in a brown paper box. Let your toast office take it from there.
At your toast office.
Their toast office.
Yeah.
Then my post
I
office
smell
take
burnt
it from-
toast. That's a bad sign,
That's a
isn't it?
bad sign.
I was thinking, like, when you said toast office, I was thinking,
Mini-
like, toaster oven.
Mini stroke. You know what mini strokes mean? That big one's coming.
Don't say that. Sometimes I think I've had a couple of those.
One.
That was a slight heart attack.
No such thing as a slight. You either have one or you don't have
It was
one.
a slight heart
There's
attack.
no slight heart attack.
It was slight. I mean, didn't die.
Well, you know, I guess maybe there is a slight one then.
They didn't have to throw paddles on me. So, what it was, I skipped my Red Bull that day. And my heart was like, damn, I need some energy.
Mm.
I'll get him to get some. And it went into some flutters.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
I saw a thing on Instagram the other day. It was like, pick a friend, and every time they drink a coffee or an energy drink, you get $3,000.
Oh, did.
I was like,
Yeah, we
man,
know
I
the
would
one.
be rich. I could pick either one of you guys and be rich.
No, yeah, for me, just off of coffee.
Yeah.
Me, coffee, and energy drinks. Because I will drink a Red Bull with a cup of coffee.
Meanwhile,
Damn.
if anybody picked me,
Yep.
they'd be broke.
Yeah, because he ain't drinking nothing like that.
I've never drank either of those things in my
We're gonna-
life.
We're going to spike him with some energy drink one time.
Nah.
He's going to have a bottle of water. You can buy the caffeine powder. It's supposed to be tasteless. We'll add it into the water.
Supposed
shake
to
it
be
up.
tasteless. I doubt it will be tasteless.
Well, once you get that first swig in there, you're like, ooh, that don't taste right. Then we know we dosed you. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see him on that. Like a
No,
squirrel on
no.
crack.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Or
don't
chipmunk
need
on
more
crack.
energy.
I mean, good God, he drives fast enough now.
Yeah. Don't need to give him no wings.
Yeah, we don't need him to go into warp speed.
yeah, that would make everything else slow down.
What do Spaceballs call it? Ludicrous speed.
Uh-huh.
They went to plaid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is one of the model of Teslas that come out with.
That's the
No,
newest
Yeah, well,
top end model of Tesla, the
Yep.
Model S Plaid.
yeah, Elon is a
Spaceballs.
yeah,
fanatic.
he's a closet movie freak, I'm sure. Not a closet, I'm sure. He seems to be the type.
Yeah.
Well, he had one car that was ludicrous speed,
Mm,
and
Mhm.
then he come out as a plaid speed.
Yeah.
there you go.
And
I don't
that's
know.
literally the name of the Tesla.
I don't know what he's going to come out with or what he's going to call when the Roadster finally comes out. What he's going to call the fastest mode in it.
He's gonna wait till the new Spaceballs comes out, and
whatever they
Oh yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
they've dreamed up next.
yeah, because they're coming out with a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it filmed or in production, or what's the deal with that
It's
movie?
just now in production.
Oh,
in
okay.
production.
Okay.
Spaceballs 2, the new one.
The
Yep.
new one. I like the title.
It was supposed to be
Yeah.
a search for poor money, but he done found it. It was in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I prefer the new one. That's a
Yeah.
cool title.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I think we've exhausted every single thing we can come
Yeah.
up with.
We say it now, but when we get off here, we'll still
And
keep
there'll
on
be
talking.
20 minutes more.
Yeah. That's the way it normally goes. That's how this started.
Oh, yeah, I got to let you in on the stuff I was talking about with Noir.
Okay.
Well, then,
So I guess we're gonna be out.
I guess we
yeah,
out.
That's it.
Forget subscribe button. Hit it now.
Now.
Now. Notifications, turn them on.
Or, Yeah, go ahead.